What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm Craig. We're going to talk a little bit about the markets and something that Trump said. I've been talking for a long time about the biggest money grab in history. The market has obviously went up higher than I thought it would, but the end result is doesn't change, in my opinion. I'm going to show you why in the charts. If you've made great profits in the last, few years in the markets, that's awesome. But I want to show you why you need to be cautious. Something I've been saying for years, right? The biggest money grab in history is coming. And I still believe that to be true. Obviously, this is not financial advice. And yes, I could be wrong. But if I'm right, you need to pay attention to this. So, as you guys know, I've been talking about the 1929 Great Depression style crash because the charts match up. A lot of people don't believe in charts and whatever, but I do believe in cycles, and I do believe this is a 100-year cycle. And I've been talking about it forever. Now let's take a look at something that Trump put up on his Truth Social. It says the extension of the debt ceiling by a previous Speaker of the House, a good man and a friend of mine, from this past September of the Biden administration. Now, I don't care about the politics of it or whatnot. Everything lines up, right? It's kind of like a warning you're getting given here. To June of the Trump administration will go down as one of the dumbest political decisions made in years. There was no reason to do it. Nothing was gained, and we got nothing for it. I'm quoting all this from his, I don't know what you call him, his post on Truth Social. A major reason why that speakership was lost, it was Biden's problem, not ours. Again, I don't care about the political sides of it. Now it becomes ours. I call it 1929 because the Democrats don't care what our country may be forced into. Now, 1929, what do you think he's talking about? Another thing is, I don't believe them guys are even against each other. I would think that they know what they're doing with the markets. It's always got to get blamed on somebody or something, and it's going to go towards you know who on the you know what side. But anyways, let's get into what I believe is happening here. So this is the Dow Jones right now on this side, right? Let's move this line so you can see it. This is where we're at now. This is what happened in 1929. Now, what I'm talking about is profits here. So if you, and guys, we'll be talking about Bitcoin. I'll be giving you the price that it needs to hold, and if it doesn't, where it's going. We've been talking about this for weeks now, but I just wanted to point all this out real quick, something for you to grasp, right? So let's say you dollar cost averaged and you are in the markets here around, let's say 24, right? If this was to happen, right, you could be at a major loss for a long time because what I want to show you here is how long it took to recover. So it bottomed. Well, let's look at the top. The top was in 1929, of course. Let's see where it broke that high. 1954, guys. 1954. 20 some years before it got there again. So, the by the dip, did it really work for them in here? If they were young enough, yeah, but just be careful, guys. This is what I've been warning for a long time. This will help wash out all markets. And if you think crypto will be able to hold up in this, you're nuts because it's still a highly speculative asset. Bitcoin has changed its purpose more than babies change their diapers. So let's get into it. Looking at where we're at now, and I'm not saying Bitcoin won't succeed. I'm just saying it's really just pure speculation right now with a lot of people dumping money in it. A lot of people will be taking money, in my opinion, very soon. But here's our high that I was talking about us possibly getting to, right? If this 91.5 holds. If this 91.5 holds, I'm going to look at the 4-hour chart next and show you what I'm looking for it to go to. And right now, as of right now, we've had this here forever, watching this trend line off of our two peaks here from 21 and coming into here. If this holds, we could definitely come up and see this, a tap of this 114, 115,000 level. Now, if that breaks, it gets really bullish, and I will show you charts on my bearish and bullish counts tomorrow. So make sure you tune in, make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash those likes. But let's take a look at where we're at now. So if this 91.5 breaks, if we just use the daily EMAs here, that gets us down to about the 75.9, right? But like I said, we're going to look at the 4 hour. But this is key, guys. You need to watch this area, 91.5, whether it holds or breaks here. Now, it could dip down below and come back up. You want a daily open and close below here, ideally. But anyways, that's what you need to watch for. Now, let's get into the 4 hour. But before we do, if you guys are interested in trading, check out Prime XBT. You can use my link down below. I'll also throw a video up here on how to place your trades. By using my link, you get up to a $7,000 bonus, and you can get 20% or 25% off of your fees. So definitely check them out. You can trade crypto, Forex, gold, silver, oil, S&P, Dow Jones, everything, all from one exchange on Prime XBT. That's why I love it so much. You don't have to switch around to a bunch of different crap. But anyways, there's that. Check it out if you have it. And if you can't use this one and don't know how to, you don't want to KYC, all that stuff, then you can check out BitUnix right here. As you can see, I have a link for that down below too. No KYC. You don't even need to use a VPN, none of that stuff. But anyways, there's that option. So here we go. This is what we've been looking at as rising broadening wedge here. Now, the only thing that gets me here is we broke this and came above it and broke it and came above it. I guess we could redraw this bottom trend line, make it more something like this, I suppose. But either way, so our measured move off that was 79.5, which is the 80,000 we've been talking about. I still believe we're going to see that unless this 91.5 holds. If 91.5 holds, then we're heading back up. But we also were looking at this. Now, these are your key levels I want you to watch for, right? If we cannot get back above this right here, and that's about 93.6. If we can't get above there and hold support, and we get rejected here, your next target is going to be around this 84.9 to 85. And that's just a measured move of this channel. You guys know I love my measured moves because you can make a lot of money with these. Anyways, so I would, if I was in the trade from here, although we shorted up here, but if I was in this trade from here, I would have short the break of this, and my stops would be about 93.6-ish, right? And that's going to be where all your EMAs are coming back in right in here. So if we do make that, that'd be first take profit area is going to be around 84.9 to 85. And then the other, this is our old target for breaking the rising broadening wedge, 79.5. And then if we look at this as just a huge flagpole with a bull flag, you could put that measured move down, and that would get you down to about the 76.1 range. Now, if we do get that low, then I'm looking at this as a 1, 2, a big 3, 4 should not get us back past our wave 1, which is up here, right? If that happens, this would be another good spot to short if we get down to these levels. So 1.618 would be 73.5. If we get there, I would look for a huge bounce back up to about that $90,000 range, and then a continuation down to maybe 70, 71,000. Again, 91.5 needs to break for this to happen, so keep an eye on that 91.5 right here. If you are short, like I said, I'd put my stops about 93.6-ish, 93.7 actually. And if it does get rejected there again and continue down, we will be looking for these lower targets. Again, tune in tomorrow. We're going to go over the DXY. We're going to go over the 10-year yield, and we'll also look at that bullish and bearish case scenario for the bigger picture, right? So definitely stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash that thumbs up, leave your comments below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.